Sincerely Yours podcast with Andrew LaPrade. Guys, today we got an amazing episode. I got my girl Kenny coming through, Shakendria Adams. She is the owner of Kenny Creations. I'm super excited to have her. This is baby sis. So on this episode, it's going to be a lot of laughter. It's going to be a lot of, I probably can't get to my pockets or zones of how I want to do the episode because it's just like, we know each other too well, too well. Most of my guests, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're going to be people that I know very well as I expand, and it's that to me that creates the best energy of a podcast because it's laughter, it's joy, it's peace, man. That's what always represents, and the Cecilia's podcast is it embodies that journey of your inner voice by letting your journey speak for itself. So people that I have genuine relationships with, it comes on camera. So you see a different side of me that a lot of people don't get to see as far as my audience getting to know. But no other, I'm glad for this episode. This is going to be an amazing episode because this is a woman that I saw at Men's Warehouse when we used to work together. And she always just had great energy. And I saw then her potential. And in the episode, we talk about, me feeling kind of old, but it's just I developed a big brother role with a lot of the people in Men's Warehouse during my time of working there. And to see all of my crew and people mature is just amazing. So you guys are going to see it on this upcoming episode with Kenny of Kenny Creations. And guys, let's not forget that this is February. So this is the first podcast episode of February, and February is Black History Month. So we definitely celebrate Black History Month. And today's episode, I actually was gonna come as Tupac. That was my original thing. I had the bandana already ready. I was gonna tie it around my head like Pac, and I was gonna wear his outfit because it was inspired by from one of his things. But I was just like, you know what? I didn't have time to do it. And then if I'm being honest, when I put the bandana on, I looked kind of stupid. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna save my wife the embarrassment because she tries to report my page every time I dance on Facebook or anything like that. Her and her sister, they do that to me. So I was just like, let me just save her the embarrassment, and I just put on a regular get up. But like anytime you see me wearing this, you already know where you can get it from. The sponsor of this podcast is Sincerely Yours Wear. That's where the Sincerely Yours podcast comes from. So any merch, you can go to the website www.sincerelyyoursstore.com. And I don't really like to say merch because merch just seems like unofficial, if that makes sense, or it just seems like you're just doing it just to do it. But this is a full-on clothing brand. This clothing brand has now been active to the public since 2017. Even in my active years, we're almost at 10 years. That's crazy. But yeah, since 2017, as far as when I made Sincerely Yours, it was 2012. That was when the first conception of the idea came when I drew a Jack the Gun. And from there, you guys know the history of that, which I want to bring that back soon. But quick announcements before we get into the episode. We have COG again. I want to keep bringing this up because this is our third collection of Cecilia Yours, third and final collection. Stands for Clothing of God. It is just a clothing brand. I'm sorry, a clothing collection that reminds you that, we're within the spirit of God. We're within the spirit of ourselves and being the best version that we can through ourselves, through our spiritual walks and journeys. So Clothing of God is coming very soon. So make sure you guys stay around for that. We always have Feel Good Today, which reminds you that you have 86 400 seconds in a day to make any negative day into a positive day. And our final collection is Always, which is for the mother of Sincerely Yours. It's expressing her journey, what the Always Foundation meant, what always stood for, which was always peace, always love, always joy. And it's just celebrating and highlighting her and what we do because that's what I do it for. So those collections are on the website, siciliostore.com, and that's what we got coming. And I might be dropping a St. Patrick's tee. I'll put it up right here. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments, or hit me up on socials, and I'll see if I'm gonna drop it or not, or I might just wear it for myself because I wanted to do all the holidays this year, so. I missed Valentine's Day because I kind of had some stuff going on. I wasn't able to get to it the right way. And then enough people didn't pre-order it. But it's just a joy for me to bring out these designs. So we did do a Christmas design, we did a Juneteenth, we did a Halloween, and next I'm gonna do a St. Patrick's Day design. I got a cool design. Hopefully that you guys like it. But once again, thank you guys for subscribing to the podcast. Those that subscribe. Guys, I'm at 12 subscribers. All right. Let's see if we can 12 plus 12 and get 24. And then from there, we're just going to keep just going. We're just going to keep just going. So if any of these videos provide any value, or if you see a friend on here that you know, or anybody like that, please like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. I'm bringing you new entrepreneurs, new creators. And it's an original podcast. It's something that I feel strongly about, that I enjoy doing, and I just hope that you guys feel the same. But if you could though, if you can consider it, it will mean a lot to me. And like anything else, let's get into the podcast. Let's get to know Shakendria Adams, Kenny, the owner of Kenny Creations. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sincerely Yours podcast. Guys, I don't know if I like doing these episodes. The reason being is because these particular episodes, especially with family, this right here is my sister. So this is another episode I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through. It's gonna be so much laughter. It's so much history. But like how I know her, I'm very, very excited for you guys to get to know her. So let me introduce my sis. This is Shakendria Adams. She is the owner of Kenny Creations. She's been all around doing her thing. She's also done a couple of arts and crafts of the town. So different times you see people in different games. She even did the SY and Team Stallion game. So make sure y'all check her out. Today's episode, we're going to be introducing her, and I'm super excited. So without any further ado, Kenny, what's up?
What y'all doing? What's up, bro? Like he said, a lot of history behind us.
Lot of history, a lot of history. It started. We'll talk briefly on it. It started Men's Warehouse. This is where I first met her.
100%.
And she walked in, and it was just like just crazy. It was just crazy energy, and I was just like, "Yo, who is this?"
Literally.
And from there, it was just a bond like no other. And from there, she was just like, "Yo, I do arts and crafts." I told her about the brand and stuff, and she was like, "Yo, I do arts and crafts."
He tells everybody about the brand. Let's just start there. And before he continues, I just want to say, when I first walked into Men's Warehouse, I was filthy. I was dirty. I was stocking. I had 3 jobs at the time, and I was in school. I came straight in there. He over there in the corner. I'm like, I need a job. He was like, let me go get the manager from the bank.
Yeah, no, we got her in, and like on a serious note, like her work ethic like excelled to the top. And I was telling our manager at the time, I was like, "Yo, oh girl over there, she need to be doing some stuff, like for real, for real." And from there it went. But enough of giving them pub. We gonna get into our stuff. So like I always like to say, I tell all my guests, I always like to dive in head first to who is the person that we're speaking of. So who is Shakendria Adams? Let's start there.
Well, again, hey y'all. I am from Covington, Tennessee. Let's start there. Big 901.
I didn't know that area code, by the way. Okay.
Well, you know now.
That was a plug. That was a plug.
Yes.
Okay.
I did move here to Alabama in 2014. I've been here since. I did go to Tuscaloosa for a little while, but that's still Alabama. Okay. I come from like this little bitty town. I was raised by my mommy and my brother. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today, honest to God. And I'm just I guess you could call, I used to be a social butterfly, but now I'm just like a distant butterfly. Like I watch from the outside, and like I'm just always on my stuff, and I feel like we're gonna bring up each other a lot in everything we talk about. But honestly, like through the midst of everything beforehand, when I met Drew, like Drew is just like instant like big brother status. Like I told him all the time, he reminded me of my big brother, and I always felt like protected with him. Honestly, I know I can go to Drew about anything. It was even times where like Drew would be like, "Where you at?" And I'd be just disappeared for like 6 months. He like, "Hey bro."
She tends to do that a lot. Yeah,
it's because I have to, sometimes you just got to get back in that mode. You find yourself losing yourself.
Yeah.
So you got to take the time and get back right, find out who you are, and then like when I come back around, you know, it's like I'm ready. Like you need me to work, you need me to come to a photo shoot. What you need me to do? We need to encourage each other. Like what we doing? But
it's always instantly, and like with that, like that brings me into like unpacking that from like your childhood. Like, so did you ever experience, because being a creative person sometimes is hard. I mean, as you would know. So like, did you, like in school, was people looking at you weird because you were doing arts and crafts and skillful stuff like that? Or
yeah, I've always been different. Ever since I was little, my mom always told me I was gonna be different. Even in school, I did used to get bullied a lot, picked on a lot, because I always dressed differently. Like sometimes I would go to school and like dress up as a character. Like I'll never forget. Like I used to, like I was in middle school one time and I just was like, I'm gonna dress up like a little dog today. So I put like freckles on my face. I drew a nose. I did a whole little outfit. Like, and people was picking on me all day. But I mean, at the end of the day, I knew who I was gonna be. I know who I am. So I just kept going. Excuse me, and I just never quit. Like I do everything and anything that I want to do to, you know, be me. So yeah.
What age did that develop as far as for like, okay, because all the stuff that you're saying is basically a thing of you were self-aware at an early age.
Right.
So, and a lot of the times that's not common in a younger person, right? It's like, hey, you know, I know who I am, I know what I want to be. So what age of discovery can you say that was?
Well, I'm a little up there now.
You know what's funny? We was trying to figure out your age yesterday, the day before yesterday. I said, Kayla, I think 24, 25 is always confused on your timeline.
I wish I was 24, 25. Drew, I'm 27.
You know what? I told her that. I said, look, it's either between 24 to 26. I said, I don't think it's past 26, but you're 27 now, though.
Yeah, we met when I was young, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm 27 now. I'm up there.
Oh my God.
See, I'm just playing. But no, like I said, middle school, it was, I forgot what grade that was, like 6th grade, if I'm not mistaken. It's this beautiful woman to this day. I love her name is Brandy Prince. Shout out to you, Miss Prince. I still could call her right now if I needed something. Hit her up. But she pulled me aside because I was crying, and she was just like, "You're great. Like, I want you to do this fashion show they was having at the school." And she was just, ever since then, confidence. Also, Miss Harwell, shout out to you. She, my 3rd grade teacher, she would tell me, "You are okay. You're different. You got this." Like, my fashion sense was, they all saw it. They're like, "This girl is just gonna be different." So that's really when I was just like, okay, I'm that girl. And I'm gonna always be that girl.
So from there, like, was you ever like scared of that energy, like to how? Because at some point in time, at some point in time, I had to imagine that you probably was like, okay, I'm worried about what people might think because you're coming to social status quo and popularity. So how did you deal with that of still being this high energy person and trying to be with everybody else though, like so the cool crowd basically?
Well, to be completely honest with you, Drew, I've always had the mindset of like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like, I'm just not gonna worry about what people think about me. Because if I'm so, you know, if I'm wrapped up and worried about what somebody else think about me, I can't think about like what I'm gonna do for the future. You know, what I'm gonna do to better myself. And you know, I'm setting trends without even knowing it. Like, my mama is a hairstylist, and she used to do like these crazy hairstyles in my head, and the girls used to pick on me to this. Like, honestly, probably still they probably would if they could. But they used to pick on me for these little hairstyles my mama used to do, and lo and behold, they started getting the hairstyles because it's just like other people be like, "Oh, that's actually cute." So now y'all trying it, but they couldn't do it right. My mama did it right. They didn't do it right.
No, they probably was trying to joke, like he said. They probably was trying to joke because it was out of envy. Like, okay, hey, I can't do this, but this girl right here is doing it, and it looks dope to them. But they just didn't, you know. I don't want to say the words I want to say, but they were scared to try to live out loud, basically.
You know, jealousy. My mom always told me about jealousy, like growing up, like people are going to be jealous of you. And I'm like, that's okay. Like, again, like you said, you know, how did I feel? I was scared at some times. I'm just like, how am I going to get through this? But I got through it. Even when I moved here, I went to a private school. I did go to ACA. And of course, you know, there's uniforms there. So how in the world am I going to maneuver from going to a public school and wear anything I want to come in here, not only going to a private school, going to a Christian private school. So that was a big change for me. Like, my boy, I had to go through an interview process to get in school. Like, is this college? I'm in high school.
Oh, facts.
I'm in here, I'm like, how am I going to dress this up? I ain't never worn uniform. So I'm like, you know what, Mom? We're going to go get some suspenders. I had suspenders. I had bow ties. And when I didn't have a bow tie to match, like, my socks, I would wear, like, a bow. Like, you wear your hair as a bow tie. Like, it was a thing. Yeah. That was a thing.
That's dope. So basically, like, creativeness has always been in you. You're a natural born creator, basically. Yeah. Is what you're getting at. Okay.
And it only got stronger as I got older. Like, again, bringing up Drew. Like, I've always, like I said, been creative. Like he said, been creative. But when I met Drew and he showed me all the things, like, he's capable of, the things he does, I'm just like, oh, it's time. Like, this black man is doing this. This black woman can do this. Like, I ain't as big, I ain't as popular as Drew. But, hey, I'm going to get there. My boy is up there. Sometimes, like, for real, y'all, he be underestimating himself. I don't even realize, like, my boy, you got a website. You got a whole, like, you that guy.
Nah, it takes time. Like, so, not to be honest, since we touched on that, like, when I saw you, I was like, okay. Because you was telling me, like, about the stuff that you was doing with, like, Kenny Creations. You know, we'll drop a nugget of a podcast that she wants to drop soon, you know, and I need to be the first guest on there. But like, I seen it, and my biggest thing that I wanted to teach you guys, not coming off like that, but like saying, like, how do we package this? Remember, I came up to you and I was like, hey, how can you package Kenny, basically? Because you got all this stuff going, and now all you need to do is just get it out to the world. So that brings me to my next question. How was you able to package, like, okay, hey, I got all these creations that I want to do, and what was the birth of Kenny Creations as far as with that?
You know how I think, so let's ask that a different way.
Yes.
Like
I told you. I told you. Okay, so let me ask you. Okay, so basically, okay, so the way that we package Kenny, as far as for like the creativeness, the style of the uniform, all those different things. Okay. So how did you know that I'm gonna take this energy and this art form, and I'm gonna put it into your, basically it's almost like your world, Kenny Creations. You know what I'm saying? So how did you know that you wanted to do that? And what was that process like?
Okay, see, I'm here with you now.
Okay, there we go.
Like, why is it packing? Where we finna go? But anywho, good luggage. We bringing good luggage. Yeah. Honestly, I'll be honest, like, social media kind of got in the midst of it. Because, like, we there for our party age. We had it growing up for real. Like, what we doing with this? Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm going to take all this and I'm going to put it on the internet and see what happened. And that kind of helped me out a lot. And then, I say that's the second part. The first part would be, I used to hit this girl up all the time. Shout out to Bree, because my girl, she doing her thing still. I used to hit her up all the time about, like, making shirts, getting me shirts made, getting stuff made for my family. And I was just like, I'm giving her all this money. What about me? I need a hustle too. Yeah. So I was just like, Mom, I want to do something different. Yeah. So originally, Kenny's Creations was just going to be about lipstick and lip gloss. And it's so funny because I'm holding my lip gloss. I love lip gloss. But that's what it was going to be about. And my mama, we in the kitchen drawing, trying to figure out how we're going to do this. And like lip gloss and lipstick never happened. But I said, Mom, I want to just
something dope down the line, though. Just saying.
Don't worry about it. It's in the vault. Yeah. But essentially, like I said, I was just like, I could be doing this on my own. So I'm on YouTube. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I need to know where to start. Yeah. So me and my mama, we doing what we gotta do. We get it ordered, and I just started creating. And then it originally was Kenny's Collections, and I saw that a lot of people had collections, but nobody had creations. So I was like, Kenny's Creations. So that's really how that umbrella happened. Because with the umbrella, like we were just talking about, with that umbrella comes with all the things underneath: the crafts, the customizing, the hair, the decor, anything you can think of is under that umbrella. Like, if you need it, just call me. If I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna figure out how to do it within 10 minutes. Cause I always know, like, you gotta hustle.
Yeah, yeah.
And hustle don't always mean bad. Like people be thinking like when you say hustle, you're like, oh, you in the street. No, I'm not in the street. Like
moving it.
Yeah, like I'm moving in the right way.
You moving
like
the creations.
Literally,
I'm plugging you. I'm plugging you. I'm here. I'm right here.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
See, y'all gotta pay attention. Yeah. But no, for real, like, yeah, that's it. That's how it was.
So like as far as with the creation part, because you said Ma Dukes was there in the beginning.
100%.
That's always our first person.
Right.
When did you know though, outside of her, that you were dope at this and like, hey, I can actually do this? Like what was that moment for you like?
When I got my first big order of like, I think it was like 100 something. And I was like, this for me?
Like, oh, it's not. Yeah.
Y'all don't want just like shirts. Y'all want shirts and backpacks?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Me? So yeah, that's when I was just like, oh, this gonna be something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I almost said, Mama, we made it, but like, we still pushing a little bit.
I can imagine, man. Like I don't know what time that was, but like probably Drake started from the bottom, one song playing or something, and you just in there pressing and just making little bedazzle stuff or whatever.
Yeah. Taking beep beep beep, boom.
No, I mean that's dope though because like a lot of the times, like I said, our mothers is our push, or like in my case, it was my mom, but it was also my brother.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, not to say that their opinion isn't validated, but sometimes you need to be like, okay, if I can step outside of this, I wonder what people think outside of them.
Right.
So I was just curious about that moment because like with you having a 100-piece order like that shows like, hey, this girl got something going. So I can only imagine like how to be able to digest that. So did you ever deal with people just kind of being like, okay, hey, this is just another girl that's just trying to create some stuff? Because at one point in time, people kind of get in the mode of like feeling like stuff is saturated. Did you ever deal with like, okay, how can I still exist in this business and bring what I can bring as far as McKinney Creations?
Yeah, often, all the time. Like, honestly, bro, that's like why I be disappearing sometimes. Because I'm just like, ain't nobody trying, like, people hit you up. They're like, oh, yeah, I want to shop with you. But then it's just like, you tell them a price and they run away. So it's just like, what do you expect me to do? You want me to do this for free? Like, material ain't free. Like, my labor ain't free. At the time, I'm like, my bills ain't free. My light bill, you feel me? Like, all this stuff has to be paid for. So, yeah, I do, like, I was shut down because I'm like, dang, like, they not hitting me up. Like, that's just something, like you said, that's just somebody else that's just trying to be out there. She trying to do this like everybody else, but it's not like everybody else because I'm not like everybody else. I take my time on my work, like everything I do down to like cutting anything. Like I take my time. If something's messed up, I'm gonna call you and be like, hey, I messed this up. I'm gonna buy another one and I'm gonna fix it, and that's me. And I'm gonna take some off because that's just me. But I think I better, so I don't have to worry about that now.
So like, so as far as with that part, how do you think that like, what's the focus that you come back to? Because I noticed you said that sometimes you'll drift off and you'll kind of want to be like shut out from the world and stuff like that. So what do you? And I'm curious to know this because maybe this could help out with me when I go through that.
Yeah.
But like, what's the center focus of you coming back to like, okay, hey, I still can do this. I'm not gonna let people upset me, or I'm not gonna let this happen. What's the themes that you focus on with that?
Well, you know me, I always say a little weird stuff, but it's my weird. I be like, my main thing is, you done heard me say this before, you only live twice. Yeah. I've always said that. And it's just like, I tell myself, okay, you got in the funk, now let that die out, now this your other life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to look at that. This is where I want to be. Like, my main thing is I want generational wealth. I want my kids. Like, you feel me? Like Walmart. Yeah. Folks ain't never gonna have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just like always, we need, when your children, other children come, we need always to be that. Exactly. Feel good today. Sincerely yours. Yeah. If y'all ain't peeping, then y'all need to know what I'm talking about. Go do some research. Sure. But yeah, that's just like, I know what I want. I know what I want to, you feel me, life to look like for my mama. Like, she done done everything for me and my brother. Yeah. And I want to do things for her. Now it's time for her to sit down. So I'm just like, okay, you got to get out this funk. You got to come back to reality. Okay. Trauma is real. People don't. I'm back to this again. Drew has seen me go through some very tragic things within the past. It's probably been like 4 years, honestly. And that was probably my biggest shutdown. and it took me a year. And another thing I would say is motivation is it take time.
Yeah.
Like again, I say it's been 4 years, but flashbacks are real. Certain times of the year,
Yeah.
certain times of the month, things come back up, and that's really around the same time that I have my shutdowns. But I've been doing better.
I've been seeing it. I've been seeing like
Yeah,
a spirit.
shift.
It's like, well, from afar, I've seen like,
You just want to say it.
and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I've been seeing a spiritual journey.
Yes, it's been
I've been seeing
real.
the workout, and then
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about you just graduated, right?
Yes, I just graduated from college for the second time.
Not the second time.
Yes.
Okay.
I graduated from Trenton State Community College 2019 with my associate's degree honors. And then I went to I went to UA for a little while, but COVID hit, so had to come back. And then when I was at Troy, actually, like I said, went through some traumatic things, dropped out of school, my mama didn't know, and I had to get back on my feet the right way. My home girl, which really ain't my home girl, my sister, honestly. I don't even know why I said my home girl. Zai and her mama got me back in the church. And ever since then, life just got back on its feet where it needed to be. And then I got introduced to AUM. My mindset changed as far as like what I wanted to go to school for. I went to school for kinesiology and sport management. And I thank God every day that I did. I went to AUM and I showed out. I really did. I was in every single honors program you could think of. I had like 14 things around my neck when I graduated. I graduated summa cum laude, one of the top people in my class.
Yeah.
So yeah, graduating college again was a big milestone. And now I'm working in my field. So I am officially a sports coordinator. So
Man, that's crazy. Because I was say you said a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna Google this a little bit later because I ain't even gonna act like I know what this means. I just know some dealing with medicine, but I'm proud of my girl. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I'm proud of you live to my audience because I don't know what none of that means, but
okay.
I know it's some big stuff though. That's all I know.
100%. It's big stuff. Honestly, like it's been a journey. It's been great. I'm so blessed, and like you said, the spiritual aspect of everything. Like prayer is real. It's so real. I do all that.
We might one day we might need to get like a men's warehouse panel and everybody because I interviewed Trent a few episodes ago. Why you getting looks? How you know?
Oh my God, we live.
Oh my God, man.
That's the hey, stuff.
You know what? Hey, this is gonna be saved for like Patreon, like behind the scenes clips, stuff that we can't air publicly like that. That's gonna be like that. But nah, like but now on a serious note though, for real, Kenny, like on a serious note, like he's matured a lot, and I've seen like maturity. And I'm not trying to just sit here and say like I'm just this old guy, like this old ass guy.
You literally big brother. Everybody at Men's Warehouse has looked up to Drew, and y'all don't even know. I know you from the top. But I just want to say this.
Yeah,
I didn't have time to stop by the store before I came here, but I literally was going to go get you some flowers because I don't know how anybody else may operate with conversating with this man, but we don't get to see each other. Like when I just pulled up in the driveway, I'm like, bro, I ain't seen you like 14 years. Like he busy, I'm busy, everybody around that we all know busy, but I just want to verbally give you your flowers for not only being like you just a beast, bro. Like you don't ever show how you feeling. Like ever. And then like the one time that we all saw Drew down, like, excuse me, at work, like my boy wasn't feeling good. So it's like everybody hop on 10, it's time to go. If Drew don't feel good, like it's time to like work harder because my guy, he don't even play like that. He do what he need to do.
Appreciate it.
And he gonna be there for you, point by period. Like I said, I be disappeared. But he always gonna send something like you good, and when I don't respond, like he know like something going on. He give me my space, but when I come back around, he willing to sit there and listen. You feel me? So thank you for being a vessel to all of us.
Oh man, for real, I always for y'all, man. And like I said, it's crazy because I watch y'all and I be like, dang, like because like I said, when I was talking to Trent, I was like, this man is mature. Like I've seen you from afar, and now on camera, I'm saying it to your face, like, yo. I've seen the woman you've become, and just continue that. Don't let that waver at all.
Gotcha.
And from there, I'm always gonna be in y'all corner. So I definitely want to make sure I say that. And with us getting away from the mental aspect now, sentimental, it's baby sis right here.
For sure.
We'll transition. So before I get into my SYP fire questions, I want to ask you. Hair, when you started doing hair, was that at random or was this something like you was just like, okay, hey, I can do this?
I was waiting on him to ask me this question. waiting. So I'm gonna start here. Like I said earlier, my mama is a hairstylist, and she doesn't like do it as much as she used to because my mommy works at the hospital now. Okay. But if you need her to slay you right quick, she got you. But growing up, I've always heard, you gonna do hair like your mama, you gonna do hair like your mama. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Cause I'm just like, that's my mama passion. My passion has always been fashion. Yeah. As you grow up, you literally start to see that some things just don't go the way you expect them to. Exactly. So among all the other beautiful things that I have under my belt, I just started playing around in hair, and I was like, wait, I know how to braid. Hold on. I said, wait, I got a homeboy that got locks. I was like, let me see your hair right quick. And I just started, boom. I'm like, hold on. I might get do something. It was
like an unlocked talent.
It literally was an unlocked talent.
Or inherited, basically. Yeah.
An inherited, unlocked talent. And then I was like, again, back to the hustle word. I was like, oh, snap, this is another hustle. Like, yeah. I'm finna pick this up. As we speak, I literally had a phone call from Dalen. Shout out to DeLayleon. Hopefully he can get on here soon. I'm just gonna pop that out.
Shout out Dalen. Shout out to
you, my boy is a wrestling coach now, and he has a team, and he hit me up because they go to state this weekend, and some of the guys need their hair done. So I'll be getting the honor of doing some of their hair, and I'm excited about that. So yeah, every chance I get, I'm like, I used to, kind of like with Bree, like I said about the press thing. Like my cousin has always done hair, touched by Dee's hands. I'm shouting out everybody, baby. She did my hair, and it's just like I want to be able to do that too. Like I just want to make people happy. I want to make people feel pretty because I know how it feels to be down. Yeah. People don't know what you're going through. Like I feel like honestly, like not trying to be on no cocky stuff, but like me and you, we really know how to like put our stuff to the side and do what we need to do and get our stuff done. You feel me? So like,
you got to, because like the world doesn't care that you have a problem. Yeah. And it's bad as that is and crazy as that sounds, it's true though. Like, because I get in my moments with the brand and stuff, and it's just like, okay, you gonna put out another shirt or what? Like, or in your case, you gonna do somebody's hair or you gonna create another thing, you know what I'm saying? Like that they don't care, so you have to move on.
And you gotta do it for yourself. That's another thing I like to tell people, like, not to sound crazy, but like just being real. He know I'm wrong. I'm gonna be real. You go to the grave on your own. Like at the end of the day, you don't go to the grave with your manager. You don't go to the grave with your home girl, your best friend, your boyfriend. It's all about you. You have to be selfish with yourself. And like I posted something earlier about like being respectful, and people have to understand like when you say no, you mean no. So, that's just how I feel about it. Answering questions and going into motivation. I did used to want to be a motivational speaker. I used to speak.
Like, I was saying, now you add another thing now. I ain't got enough on this damn list now.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
Like we got hair, we got.
I do so much stuff. I've always done like motivational speaking and mentoring. Like that's something I don't broadcast, but I used to do it. Like when I was at Trinum, I was Miss Trinum. So like I used to travel and I used to speak. Yeah. Go to different middle schools, different high schools, and just like talk like to those children because they need an ear. Like I came across some children, like I'll never forget some of those stories, like people in the 8th grade telling me things that they've been through. And I'm like, you're only like 13 and you talking like an adult. Yeah. Because that's what basically my whole point of everything, to answer your question as well, is when I do somebody hair, if I'm making something for somebody, I like to build their relationship, build their connection, because like I said, somebody sit in my chair, they look in the mirror like, oh my God, they feel pretty. Yeah. Another thing I do, is makeup. I do makeup too.
Kenny Creations, man. I told you, it's a whole world. It's a whole right here. It's a whole universe. Yes. It's a whole universe. Man.
Yes. I just want people to feel good, like because you got to feel good today.
You got to. So you don't ever. It's my last question for my SYP now.
I'm sorry, y'all. Might do a part two.
But nah, you don't ever feel. You don't ever experience burnout from all that. Like having multiple things like that?
Just last week, I actually did. I
don't know about the head though, right? Like,
y'all, you telling them to?
Yeah, somebody braid, bro, and then it's a widget now, man. Speech language. I'm sorry, man.
No, like literally last week I had a breakdown. I really did because sometimes you genuinely you go so much you don't know that you stressed out and overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I didn't know.
Yeah.
You don't know until somebody pushed that button and you literally like I was at work and I literally got sent home because I just was going through it so bad. I'm having a conversation with you.
Yeah.
I was just crying. I had so much built up on me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm doing a lot.
Yeah.
I need to sit down for a second. But I'm like, I gotta hustle. I gotta make my money. Like, I gotta make people happy. I gotta make people smile. Like, not trying to say it's all about the money. Like, everybody need their bread.
No, for sure, for sure.
Excuse me, but at the end of the day, like I said, I just want people to be happy.
No,
Smile.
for sure. And you always done that. And to that testament, we'll talk a little bit off air on that one. But but as far as that though, man, I love the energy. I love how we unpack that came from your hind parts of Tennessee, right? Did I say that?
Covington, Tennessee.
Covington, Tennessee. You made ways to Bama.
I did.
And then from there, you discovered this amazing thing that we've all loved, which is Kenny Creations.
Yes.
And you still growing with that, right? I got the timeline, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And she added a few other things. Don't worry, I'm gonna have a list for y'all in the comment section, so that way I can make sure I match everything that she got. But
y'all hit me up, I'll know everything anyway.
But now, finally going into my SYP questions. Okay.
Scared.
Okay, so here we go. It's just quick hitters right off the dome, just to, So I'm switching the setup because I normally didn't have these questions, but I like to switch the rotation up. So my first one for you.
Okay.
Who was your childhood crush? Your first celebrity crush?
Celebrity?
Mm-hmm.
Diggy Simmons and Chris Brown.
Oh God.
No questions asked.
Just straight like that. Just Diggy Simmons and Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Okay. All right, my second one for you. Give me a first date do, like something you would want them to do on the first date, and then give me a first date don't, like it's just like over with if they do this. So go.
Okay, like on some real stuff, you don't open the door for me. I'm a really feel some type of way.
I don't go out on dates with guys who don't open the door for me.
Really?
Really?
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh man.
No, he didn't.
So the date over with, like
don't get me wrong. I'm an independent woman.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm very independent.
Yeah.
Like Drew, no.
Yeah.
But if you don't open the door for me, you already showing me your mama ain't raised you right. Like, or if it's raining, you feel me? And we walking or something, and we on the side, we walking or something, and you ain't get on this side of me to get on the side. What is the water gonna hit me? Bye. Just don't even worry about Uber.
Oh my God. That's crazy, man. So look, guys, make sure you open up the date for. Make sure you open up the door for Kitty, because if you don't, the date is over with.
Done
Say
for.
it here.
Done for. A dude,
Mm-hmm.
like a what?
Like something that's like okay, hey, if they did this, like they got a little bit of points. They might get,
Oh, okay.
They might get a second date possibly if they do this.
Okay, making me feel comfortable.
Okay.
100%. Like if you say something or do something that makes me like, if you try to come kiss me, what? Like, is you cool? No, because I had that happen before.
That's a whole other podcast, man. I think like when dudes do that, bro, like they just be obnoxious, man. Because you be like, yo, what gave you the right to think that you can do that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't know how it is for a girl. But I mean,
don't be looking like nothing. Literally, how I look. Not saying I look like nothing. You feel me? I got no SY. I look like everything. But I probably had on a hoodie. Probably I had and some yoga pants. Why is you trying to mac on me? Is you cool? Like seriously? But yeah, no, for real. Just make me feel comfortable. Make me feel like I could come and do this again. Okay. Make the conversation cool. Like we adults.
Good conversation. Good conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so my third question and final question on that.
You gotta do 4 questions. I don't like odd numbers, Drew.
Okay. See how weird she is, man? I'm telling you, I'm gonna start a Patreon account so I can start cursing people out like this one. Because she knew she would have got some words right there.
Subscribe.
Some damn odd numbers. All right, okay. My third question, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not gonna say how question. I'm gonna say give me, because you're in the world of creating style and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So give me like 3 creators Like as far as like whether they like stylists, whether they makeup artists, whatever industry they in as far as that world.
Excuse me. Tiana Taylor makes me like just jump for Jesus. Like she is all around like top tier. Like that woman, like how you sing, you rap, you take care of your children, you in movies that you made the movies, then you go behind the camera and direct the movie. Like
Yeah.
you're a boss.
Yeah.
Like you're a real boss. Another creator, excuse me. I love Queen Naja real bad. She's a singer. She's a mother. She's a beautiful artist and she does content as well. Another creator is De'Ara Taylor. I love her so much. She from Memphis. She from 901. She hit big like way back when and on YouTube, and ever since then, like she's created a brand called Lorvay sunglasses. And excuse me, testimony moment right quick. I was going through some stuff, like for real. From the time I graduated just this past May up until really like November, I had went back home for 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And I was down. But I had to come back because my job was like, we want you back. And I was just okay, they on their Michael Jackson. We want you back. Like, so I was like they called me like 3 times, and I was like, okay, let me go. Like maybe God trying to tell me something, and that's basically what happened. I come back, and her company posted something. They was like, tell us your story. Like, why are you worth XYZ?
Yeah.
And so I did. I told my story in her comments, and then like the next day, I got blessed with a $300 gift card to Walmart.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. Like literally, so like stuff like that. Like when you pray, like I said, prayer works. You pray, stay close to. I always say your creator because everybody believes in whoever they believe. I respect that. But at the end of the day, like that's why I love De'Ara because she does stuff like that. She blesses people because she's been blessed, and like that stuff like that is why I go so hard because I can't wait to be in that position too. Just give somebody $300. You don't even know.
Somebody give me $300. Give me a damn Walmart card. No, I'm just joking.
All right.
Slightly.
Drop those snacks.
I'm being for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me some taco shells, man. That's what I'm having tonight, man. Tacos.
Yeah, okay. 4th question. Don't forget, guys.
Okay, so my 4th question, because she doesn't like my 3 questions. So my 4th question is, since we're talking about food, strangest thing that you have ever eaten.
Oh, I eat pizza rolls with mustard.
Get out. My God, bro. I told you, man, because I was just about to say that. I was about to say, you know what? I was about to preface the question. I was about to be like, you know what? I've seen a lot of concoctions that she put together at Men's Warehouse, and then she just went with that. So pizza rolls with mustard.
Straight up. No BS. Sorry.
All right, man.
I don't eat meat no more either, Drew.
Really?
I ain't ate meat in a long time.
Okay. I don't know if I can go like that. Now, I done did some other stuff, but
I don't condone it for men. Like honestly, I really don't. Like I feel like because the male body is just so different. I just feel like y'all can't not eat meat.
Yeah. So you straight okay, help me out with the terms. Are you vegan? Okay.
I eat fish.
So you're pescatarian.
I don't label myself. Yeah, that's why he don't like, because I always gotta come back. He hates it. No.
Just get out, man.
Because when I get done, I'm finna go talk to Caleb. No.
Okay. All right. So last thing, man, because we're wrapping up now.
Sadly.
What is the impact that Kenny wants to leave on everybody that's looking up to you and future people looking up to you?
That's a tough question, guys. Wow.
That's why we asked it.
You should have put that in a word, I could have typed it, but no, for real. Okay. But no, I just want when everybody see me, when everybody get something from me, I just want everybody to feel comfortable. I want everybody to just feel like good spirits, good energy, good vibes, and I just want you to feel love when it comes to me. Like I'm the person you can call to laugh. If you need to cry, if you need to just somebody to listen to you and don't say nothing, if you need a prayer, you feel me? Like I'm that person, and I just want to always just be that person that's just like, oh, I can call her because she just so full of love. So just call me, beat me if you need to reach me. That's okay.
Oh my God, man.
If y'all need somebody to decorate for you, make you a shirt, do your hair, do your makeup, help you design something, you feel me? Like I got you. If y'all need anything to do with sports, I got you. I do all the things. You feel me? I got you. Whatever you need. Call me, beat me. I'm serious.
All right, so guys, you heard it here first. This was Shakendria Adams, aka Kenny, aka some other stuff.
Yeah.
But nah, this was an amazing episode. I enjoyed it a lot because again, this is baby sis right here. So before we head out, where can everybody find you at?
Okay, I don't know what y'all looking for me at, or what y'all looking for me for. If it's legal reasons, don't find me. Don't find me.
I was gonna say we can start with your socials, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't finna tell y'all what kind of car I drive now.
I was gonna say, damn, you know, we talk about your socials, you know what I'm saying? Not no base house or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell them. But no, on Snapchat, y'all can find me at Shakendria, Shakendri. And that's because y'all accidentally spelled my name wrong.
Oh my God.
Instagram is Instagram is Shakendria _ True.
I'm sorry. Okay.
And my link is in my bio.
Oh, my stomach, bro. Oh my God, man. Okay.
Can we get to it?
Okay, tell.
You just told me, you know what? Just because of that, hold on.
You gotta get your professional. There you go. The professional. All right. I'm sorry. This is baby sis again. I'm sorry. Go tell her.
Snapchat Shakender, Facebook Shakendria Adams. What is it called? Twitter Shakendria Adams. I don't really be on there, but I can get on there if y'all need me to. Instagram is Shakendria _ and my link to Kenny's creation is in my bio. But if y'all having a hard time, it's Kenny's.creations. K's. It's all K's. It's Kenni, not Y.
I'm glad you said that, and I'm gonna make sure too. I tag it in the show notes, so like at the end it'll be tagged in there, and then it's gonna flash across the screen as well too. Yeah. All the follows, all the whatnots. But thank you for coming on the podcast. This truly meant a lot. This episode,
and I'm on episode, which was an even no.
I didn't even think about that. Episode.
I would have told you.
So episode 4, guys. This is a wrap. Thank you again for coming on the podcast.
Of course.
See you guys next episode. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe with a friend. See y'all soon. Silly Rose Podcast.